Dear sister, do you ever find yourself in any of these situations? Sometimes you know you don't want to do something. You know that thing conflicts with your values, conflicts with what you believe in, and conflicts even with whether you're able to do it or not. But instead of saying no, you always say yes because you don't want to hurt the other person. Do you also find yourself in a situation whereby, for example, at work, you are doing more than you're supposed to be doing or than you are paid for? Just because you cannot be able to face your boss and tell them who you are overloading me. What you're giving me is just too much. Do you also find yourself people pleasing? Trying to be nice, trying to accommodate everybody despite what they are doing to you, even when they are treating you badly, even when they are treating you like trash, you're still there. Even when they're infringing on your rights, you're still there. You don't know how to say no, enough is enough. You don't have limits of what can I tolerate and what is it that I cannot tolerate. You don't have boundaries. Is that you I am describing? Because if that is you, I would like to welcome you to a webinar that I am doing on Tuesday 18th, June 2024, from 7 p.m. And the registration link to that webinar is at the bottom of this video in the description section. Please go there and register now. And I'm just talking to ladies about how to set healthy boundaries. And as ladies, more than any other person, we need boundaries because some people always forget to treat us right. You find that, for example, at work, when you are doing your work, some people may think that you are the only one who always has time. And so they would like to pile up all their work onto your desk, and you're expected to do it and not talk. Sometimes, when you want to air out your opinion, you find that it is being watered down. It is like you don't exist. It is like they cannot see you. You keep on hiding yourself, hiding your emotions, crying in the toilet because you don't feel valued. And that is the same thing that is happening also in our homes. We are in relationships that we call toxic relationships because nobody values us. The reason the relationship is toxic is because you do not know how to set and communicate and also maintain and protect your boundaries. Boundaries are just like the fence that we put on our property, where you say, if you are out there, you can do whatever you want. But inside my compound, you have to behave like this, or you cannot go doing whatever you feel like. That is the same thing with our personal space. So I would like us to come together and learn about boundaries, and especially the professional women, women in leadership, women in business. We need to know how to be treated right and how other people should see that we matter and we count. So, what we'll be doing on Tuesday, number one is to ask yourself, what are the signs that I don't have boundaries? Or even if I have them, then they are very weak. What should I be looking at? Then we are going to talk about which boundaries do you need to set around what areas. For example, you need boundaries around your time. Who do you share it with and doing what? Will you allow anybody to come from wherever they came from and steal your time or just occupy it? You need boundaries around your space, your personal space, even the physical space. Who do you allow there? Emotional boundaries. What things do you want not to hear or to share with people? And especially your personal life, who do you want to share it with and who don't you want to share it with? And can you be able to say, no, I don't want to share that aspect of my life, probably at work or in your chama? Then you also need boundaries around your finances. Note that everybody who comes from wherever feel that they have a right to your finances. Your family, your extended family, your colleagues, everyone feels like they are entitled to your finances. You need to learn how to say no. Then, after you know which boundaries you need to set, the other question is, how do you set them? What steps do you follow for you to set strong boundaries? And then once you have set them up, how do you protect them? And this is about protecting them without being rude, without being disrespectful, without feeling like you are a bad person. How do you stand your ground? How do you say no to the things that you don't want to participate in? How do you become somebody who protects themselves from abuse? How do you do that without appearing as if you are a very, very bad person? Finally, we are going to talk about even you need to protect other people's boundaries. How do you identify other people's boundaries and you stop yourself from overstepping their boundaries? Because nobody wants their boundaries to be overstepped. So, setting boundaries is not something we are born with, it is not an inborn trait, it is something that we need to learn, it is a skill. And that is why I thought, let me call ladies together because I am so passionate about women. And what I want to do is to help all women to develop, to grow, and to succeed in life. And some of the things that drag us down are these emotional abuses, us not being able to stand on our grounds, us not being able to voice our opinion so that other people's opinion keep on leading, yet we have better opinions than them, but we just don't know how to voice them. And this mostly is all about how to set healthy boundaries around yourself. If you do not know me, my name is Mary Karuga. I am a women's growth and success coach. I do coach on areas to do with finding clarity, getting the right mindset for success, setting goals, accelerating those goals so that you can succeed faster, and also personal effectiveness, which includes managing your money, managing your time, and managing your energy. I also do teach leadership, and I also teach setting up a purpose based business. I help people how to find their purpose and passion and how to translate that into a profitable business. So let me hope that we will have some time on Tuesday to talk about boundaries. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you and tell you that I'll be waiting for you. Please do not miss. Now, look at the bottom of this video and you'll see a register now button. Please go and register for that webinar. Let me see you on Tuesday, and I can assure you we will come out of that webinar feeling strong, feeling empowered, and ready to take on all the challenges that we face at workplaces, in our relationships, and ready to handle all these toxic relationships that we have. So I'll be waiting for you. Welcome.